today I wanted to do something kind of a combination. So this is like a grapevine wreath, except this is a starburst wreath. You see how it has this, all of the little twigs kind of hanging out? We're going to do something kind of fun with this. We're going to combine flowers, and we're going to do purple, because I love purple, with deco mesh and a little tubing and some ribbon. So what we're going to do, let me move some of this way. Okay. Whoops, that took my pipe cleaners. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to take our pipe cleaners and we are going to wrap them around. Now this is a twig sunburst, and as you can see, this is the back, okay? So it's like all uniform, and this is the front. So on the front it kind of has like a lip where everything is tied. And it is messy but cute. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our pipe cleaners and we're going to run it around this base here. This is where our deco mesh is going to go. So I'm going to do it so we're not going to do big loops with the deco mesh, just because with this wreath it really wouldn't look right. So I'm going to do it everywhere where it's tied. So I'm just going to slip my pipe cleaner around and tie it down. So I'll keep doing this, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next. Oh, and by the way, I got this at Hobby Lobby. So that's where you can get these. I love these. I just think they are so pretty. And the reason I'm going to do these poofs so small is because I don't want it to overwhelm this wreath. Because one of the great things about this wreath is the sunburst that comes out from the sides. So I don't want to detract from that. I just want to enhance it. And of course, you don't have to do purple. You can do whatever color you like. I'm just doing purple because it's my favorite color. So, alright. So now that I've gotten all my pipe cleaners on, the next thing I'm going to do is add my flowers. So I'm going to add my flowers next, and then we will put our mesh on. So I have some just delicate purple flowers, and I am just going to take the tag off. Now I'm just going to cut them. And I got these flowers from Hobby Lobby as well. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in the base so that they are running along with the sunburst. So I will get a little glue on them, and then I will stick it down in this base, and it is a tight base. So stick it down in there. And then I'll make sure it's running along with this sunburst. Okay. There we go. So I still want to be able to see all these twigs coming out, but I also want to see the purple. So, oops. I will just keep sticking them down. And now the deco mesh is going to cover a lot of this, so don't worry if it's not, if you can kind of see some of this, because we're going to be covering that with the deco mesh. So I just keep going in each section, putting my flowers in and kind of running them with this sunburst effect. So I'll just keep doing the same thing. This one is too long, so I'm just going to kind of cut some off. There we go. It's just sticking out too far. Okay. Whoop. Can be kind of tight in here, so you really kind of have to maneuver to get it in there. There we go. You see how it kind of now has the purple flowers kind of going along with it. Now we'll fill in the gaps with smaller pieces like that. Okay. So I'm just going to cut another bush. Okay. Now I'm just going to keep doing the same thing all the way around. So just get it in my glue. Stick it down in the base. And blend it with that sunburst effect. Okay. And the great thing about these flowers is they do have wire in them, so I can bend them to get in the direction that I want. And when I get all the way around, I'm just going to go back through. Oops, that came loose. I'm just going to go back through and see if there's any gaps. Like, see right here, there's a gap. So I'm going to cut a smaller piece. Stick that in. Okay. So that fixes that. I want there to be a consistent amount of the purple flowers with the sunburst. So I'll just keep going around and adding. until I feel like it's all covered. Like that. So I really like these little delicate purple flowers. And like that. There we go. Let's see. Here. And so I just keep going around making sure I think that we've gotten everything covered. I think we might need just a little tiny bit right here. I think we're good. So I used 2 stems of the flowers. There we go. See, I like that. I like that. It's a little different, which is what I like about it. Okay, so once we've gotten that in, we're just going to open up our mesh. And this is the foil mesh, so it's a little bit thicker, which I kind of wanted for something like this. I just wanted something a little bit thicker. So I'm just going to bunch it up at the end. I'm going to figure out where I want my bottom to be. Oh, let's do it right here. So I'm going to start on this tie. I'm just going to put it down and tie it down pretty good. Okay. Alright, so then I'm going to do a small ruffle to the next one. So let's see how big that is. About right there. So that's about 3 inches. So not very big. To the next one. And I'm just going to tie that one down. Hi, hey buddy.
Can I help? Hi everyone.
Ross came in.
Hi. I
Okay.
still have syrup in my waffle.
You do?
Yep.
You like that?
Right.
Okay.
What kind of wreath are you making?
We are making a sunburst wreath
Sunburst wreath.
in purple.
Yay!
My favorite color.
Oh,
So I just keep making very small poofs and tying them down. And I'm going to give it a good at least 2 ties. And then kind of fluffing this up. What you think, buddy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how we do it. Yeah, totally not copying Matthias.
Yeah, you sound like Matthias. Okay. So we'll just keep going around doing the same thing. Tying it down. You okay?
I'm very tired though.
You're tired?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go to bed just a minute.
Alright.
Alrighty. Like that.
Can I sleep on the couch?
Hey, honey.
You're
recording?
My head
Yeah.
hurts. Awesome. I just got done streaming Skyrim.
You did.
My head really hurts.
I'm sorry.
Ow. Owie. I'm tired.
So I'll go around this, making these small puffs, and then when I get back, I'll show you what to do next. Okay, Okay, so I got all the way around with the ruffle, and I just really just kind of went around and pulled them out. And then I did cut a little bit of a tail here. And once I got it made, and I do this often, I decided I didn't really want to add ribbon to it just because it's so pretty. I think like this. See, I'll show you. So I already have a bow, and when I put that on there, I don't know, I just don't like how that looks. So I didn't think it really needed one. But I was going to show you, if you do something like this, there are other things you could do. You could add in the flex tubing. I think that would look okay. Although it probably wouldn't be very well seen. But I kind of just like it the way it is. So now that I've gotten it like this, I will just go around and cut these off and kind of tuck them underneath. Because these are, you know, a little fluffy, you're not going to be able to see that. And I was going to tell you, the other thing you could do is you could use zip ties here. See, this is how it looks in the back. Of course, you're not really going to see that. But you could use brown. And then the other thing I will do is I will just kind of go around and see if there's any areas that I need to add more of the little flower or subtract. See, that right there kind of looks funny. Where's my cutters? So I don't want it to be too outside. So I'll just trim that off. There. There we go. Like that. Okay. So usually what I do when I do something like this, I thought I would show you this. Alright, so I'm going to put this up. Okay, so I got this easel right here at Hobby Lobby. And it was like $14.99. And then I used my 40% off, so it was like $8 or $9. And I just put a little cup hook on it right here. And so what I'll do, if I'm working on a wreath and I want to see, especially if I'm working on something like this, I will just put it here. And then I can step back and look at it and see, okay, so do I need to add more here? Because what I'm looking for is, you know, inconsistencies. Anything that, you know, doesn't look like it's natural, like right here. See, that looks like there's a blank spot right there. So I will grab another one of these. And I will cut one off. Let's see. Put it in my glue. Let's stick it in. Just like that. See, now that looks more natural. See, I think I have maybe a little spot right here that I need to add. And when I'm doing things like this is how I do it. So, because I think it's just easier to see it visually when you're and if I'm not sure, another thing I'll do is I'll take a picture and put it on my computer, because sometimes that works out better. Like sometimes I can't tell until I get it on my computer and look at it, but so like that. Maybe one right here. So even after I get it done, I'll put it on here and do a little bit more tweaking. But I like this because I think it's simple and it's pretty. It's purple. I love purple. There we go. There. And you can always bend these. There. I like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, so that's it for this wreath. I will just go back and trim these off. And that'll be it. I think this is a really simple, cute one to do. And it is so easy. And you can get these at Hobby Lobby. Whoop, I'll have to fix that. Or any of the other craft places. See, and it just looks like kind of, I think of it like a starburst. So it's a grapevine. It should be with the grapevine wreaths. And they've just, you know, have some of the sticks sticking out. So I hope you enjoyed this. And let me know what you think. And comment and subscribe. And if there's something else you'd like to see, just let me know. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.